I'd like to sign up here, if that's okay.
Oh, right, you want to register as a new patient?
Yeah, I just moved into the area.
Okay, well, welcome to the Mill Health Centre. Here's some information about the general services we've got here and a registration form.
Thanks.
If you fill it in now, I'll make you an appointment to see the nurse. We like all our patients to have a general check-up first.
Oh,
It's nothing to worry about.
No, it was just I was hoping to see someone today, that's all. Sorry, I suppose I should have done all this in advance. It's just I moved here in a rush.
No, it's fine. You're in luck because Dr. Clay's got a drop-in clinic, so I'll see if he can see you without an appointment.
What?
Oh, nothing. Well, the sports charities asked me to speak at the next lunch they're hosting.
Oh, yeah? What about?
Well, no, GP's perspective, I suppose.
My life in sprains and strains.
Hamstrings I've known and loved.
Top 10 dislocations.
Sounds like it could be the start of a beautiful career.
I don't know if I'm going to do it yet.
You're not going to refuse a free lunch.
I'll have to see if the date's convenient. I suppose it'd be good PR for this place.
Jimmy, there's one more patient for you.
Oh, I thought I'd finished.
Oh, don't tell me a patient's dropped into your drop-in clinic.
Oh, that's very inconsiderate.
All right. I get the point. Well, we obviously haven't had time to send off for your notes.
Don't want to tell you much. I hardly ever saw my old doctor.
So what's the problem now?
I feel, I don't know, it's all getting on top of me. First, my girlfriend moves out to start this new job around here. Then I found out she's seeing this other bloke.
Was this recently?
2 weeks ago. She didn't know I was coming. It was supposed to be this big surprise. And, I gave up my old flat, so now I'm pretty much stuck around here.
And you say having difficulty coping.
Totally. I can't seem to see my way out of it at the moment.
Is it affecting your work?
I'm in between jobs at the moment. I was looking for work, but it's hard when your head's all around the place. You know, I can't seem to think more than one day at a time.
Are you sleeping?
I'm not. And I've got this old footy injury, which isn't helping.
What sort of injury?
I twisted my knee way back, and it's just not been the same since.
Well, have a look if you like.
What about the other stuff, though? You think I could have stress?
Well, it's possible. I mean, stress can give rise to a whole range of symptoms. Best way forward is to see how you feel when the situation with your girlfriend's calmed down.
You can write me a note for the job centre, though. They expect me to go on interviews and...
Pain's here?
You know, I don't feel anything for months, and then it just starts hurting again.
I can't feel any swelling.
No, it's like an aching inside. It's the only thing that keeps my mind off being dumped.
I wouldn't recommend pain as therapy. Have you tried anti-inflammatories?
Yeah, they help, but you know, I don't want to be on them forever.
You could probably do a building up the muscles. Sports injury clinic would advise you.
And they cost, though, don't they?
Yeah, I run a basic one here. I could show you some exercises if you like. They might help.
Oh, the doctor's note.
Yeah. 2 weeks. And if you don't feel any better, come back and see me. Make another appointment. What are you doing over lunch?
Nothing, why?
Well, I thought I'd hit the shop so I could do again a new suit for this charity lunch gig.
All in the interest of the Mill Health Centre, of course.
Image is important.
Especially if you're trying to compete with the load of fit athletes.
Who needs to compete? Muscles don't make up for good taste.
Depends on the muscles in question.
Last chance.
Surprise me.
Am I in time? The buses were a nightmare.
Oh, I'm sure Dr. Clay doesn't mind running over a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor. It takes me 3 times as long to do anything since the accident.
That's okay, Mrs. Graves. Well, when you come through.
Thank you.
Doesn't look as though there's been much improvement.
Oh, I've done everything you said. All the exercises, morning and night. But I'm still taking the full dose of painkillers.
That's okay. You gave your back quite a wrench. Might take the soft tissue a while to heal. The important thing now is you keep active. Do your back exercises every day and some general fitness as well. And make sure that your back is supported like I showed you.
Yeah, I've been watching my posture. And I've looked into an orthopaedic mattress.
It's good.
But they're £500 there. I can't afford that as a healthcare assistant.
Well, it is an occupational health issue. You hurt your back while lifting a patient. You could see if your employers have grants you could apply for.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Okay, sit up.
I'll ask them when I get back to work.
I won't be for a while, I'm afraid.
What?
Well, your back's not strong enough.
Well, I could take it easy.
Well, you've already told me that this nursing home is understaffed.
That's why they need me.
Is there any work you could do that doesn't involve lifting? Exactly, then you run the risk of making the damage even worse.
But I miss my old folk. Some of them might not be there when I get back.
Well, you're no good to them unless you're fit to work. Come back and see me again in 2 weeks. And keep positive. Worrying about it won't help either.
Thank you.
Hello, Mill House Centre. Oh, right. Is it about Dr. Jimmy's charity lunch? Dr. Maguire's not in today. Shall I see if Dr. Thompson's available? Okay. Hi, Helen. Yeah, it's someone from the Leatherbridge Chronicle. Okay. Putting you through. Problem? Was a journalist. We haven't done anything to get in the news, have we?
Sorry, what's this in connection with? Here, when? I see.
They're probably running a story on the super practice. You know, see how we're doing now the honeymoon's over.
I suppose.
Well, any publicity is good publicity. Look, can you pull some stuff out the file, at least make sure they spell our names right this time? I'm going to go and see how Helen's doing.
I can't possibly comment until I've spoken to the doctor involved. Yes, of course I support him. No, there is nothing else I want to say at this stage. Goodbye.
What's up?
We've had a visit from an undercover journalist.
When did this happen?
Today. Dex Starr. He posed as a patient. And we weren't the only ones either. He picked about half a dozen practices at random for his investigation into benefit fraud.
Benefit fraud?
Yeah, you know, sick note culture brings Britain to its knees. And now they're accusing us of collusion by issuing medical certificates too easily.
Us?
Jimmy. Took less than 5 minutes to sign the guy off for 2 weeks.
Are they quoting his name?
And the practice. It'll be in the evening paper.
Well, there's nothing we can do then, is there? It'll be in the streets in an hour.
Here's the press release we did when we opened.
Is Jimmy back yet?
No, why? What's happened?
Jimmy Clay is an associate doctor at the Mill Health Centre. He enjoys the challenges of working with an inner-city demographic. He welcomes the opportunities for diversification afforded by a general practice. Dr. Clay likes Thai food and cars.
Dr. Clay from the Mill Health Centre dished out a sick note after a 5-minute chat which failed to address any of our reporters' underlying problems. The doctor was happy to discuss a sports injury, but when asked about stress, his only advice was to come back in 2 weeks.
What?
It was a first consult. That's normal procedure.
The Mill Health Centre opened 6 months ago as a so-called super practice, promising better all-round patient care. Critics at the time warned of a depersonalised service, treating patients like a production line. This experience proves them right.
Great. Well, bang goes all the good work we've been doing.
What?
I don't believe it. If you knew what we went through to build this place from scratch, the battle for funding, the time that we all sacrificed...
I was set up.
You took the easy option so it would make life simple for you.
No, I didn't know he was lying.
You didn't bother to find out, did you?
It's not my job to try and catch patients out. They need me to trust them. That's the whole point.
Oh, don't be naive, Jimmy. What, a patient asks you to sign them off sick and it never crosses your mind that he might be faking?
Well, not if I don't know anything about them. If I had a chance to get to know every patient.
We don't have that luxury. You are supposed to make an assessment quickly. It is a fundamental part of your job.
Jimmy's right.
What?
It's not our role to police the benefit system.
Thank you.
But it's still no excuse for a sloppy consultation. Maybe if you'd been less obsessed with your own ego, we wouldn't be here now.
He gave me a false number. I bet Dexter isn't his real name either.
What were you going to say to him anyway?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Alan was right. Maybe I was trying to cut corners.
Oh, look, it happens. None of us are infallible, you know?
But I really thought he was genuine. I thought it was me that made him open up so quickly. How stupid was that?
Don't beat yourself up about it.
No, but that's fine for you to say. As far as Julie's concerned, I'm a total liability.
It's what we learn from our mistakes that counts. Just try not to do it again. Move on.
No, it's that easy.
No, but don't blow it out of proportion. Think about all the patients you have made a difference to.
Hey, here you go. Thanks. Hello. Can I help you with something? Did you want to see a doctor?
You're probably all booked up. I'll come back.
No, hang on, it's fine. We're actually quiet at the moment. Do you want to see a doctor now? Okay.
I'm not myself at the moment.
Go on.
I've been off work for a week, but I don't feel right yet.
So what do you expect me to do about it?
I need a doctor's note.
Didn't take you long, did it?
I'm sorry?
You've seen the evening paper.
No.
Oh.
The job centre said I had to see my GP. If I stop work without a medical reason, I won't get any benefits.
I can't issue a note without proper grounds, so, why aren't you fit to work?
I'm feeling, stressed.
Stress.
Yeah.
What job do you do?
I work in a factory. Load up goods for delivery.
And what symptoms are you experiencing?
But I feel wound up inside. I can't concentrate, and I don't feel like eating.
What do you wound up about? What, changes to job? Changes in domestic circumstance? Family bereavement?
No.
And what makes you think that sitting at home is going to make you feel any better?
I just need a break.
Join the club, Mr. Maloney. That's why annual leave was invented. Look, I suggest you go back to work and look for other ways to improve the quality of your life. And if you still feel this anxiety in a couple of weeks, then come and see me again.
Right.
Jim, didn't think you want this left lying about.
Damage is done now. I think word's getting around that I'm a soft touch.
No, you're just getting paranoid.
You up for a drink?
Can't.
Oh, come on, mate. I really need to get Dexter out of my head. I keep seeing his smug face on that byline.
Got a night shift at the police station.
Well, that's really considerate.
Go home. Everything will look a lot better in the morning.
"13 minutes past 7. Your views on the breakfast show?"
Hello? Yeah? Who? Paper? Which paper? Oh, National. No, I've got nothing to say.
Take a seat.
Brian Maloney.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dr. Robinson. I'm the police surgeon. I'll see you first.
I'm all right.
You're not going anywhere till I've checked you over. Come on.
Are the police going to charge me?
I don't know. My job is just to make sure that you're fit for questioning.
There weren't any witnesses. My boss called the police.
Well, then it's up to your arresting officer to establish the facts.
I've never been in trouble with the police before.
Have you got any other injuries apart from the ones I can see?
Here, my ribs.
Ooh, okay. Take your top off and lie down. Someone kick you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you've broken any ribs, otherwise you'd really know about it. Can you breathe all right?
Yeah.
Does this hurt?
No.
Good. Well, with an abdominal injury, there's always the chance of internal damage, so if you have any sharp pains or discomfort or blood in your urine, go straight and see your GP, all right?
My own doctor.
Yeah. Is that a problem?
I don't know if he'd believe me.
What do you mean?
Well, I saw him yesterday. I wasn't that interested.
Were you feeling unwell?
Not ill exactly. More stressed. You don't want to know.
No, go on.
I wasn't ready to go back to work. I've been off for a week.
So, why do you think you're suffering from stress?
Because of what it's like in there. It's been building up for a while now.
What, this situation, you mean?
I knew it was going to happen. I saw it coming. The lads are always picking on me. They run this scam, you see. They supply customers off the books. I wouldn't go along with it. I don't agree with stealing. They wouldn't leave me alone after that.
Well, couldn't you tell your boss about it? Or at least another colleague?
No way. I'd have been dead.
Must have been difficult for you.
I've stuck it for ages. I can't sleep. I spend all day worrying about what's going to happen next. I asked the job centre if I could leave, but they said I had to have a good reason.
Well, can't you tell them what's happening?
It was a girl at the counter. It would have been embarrassing. She said if I was incapacitated, I had to tell my GP. Well, I was going to tell Dr. Clay I was, but...
Dr. Clay?
He didn't take me seriously. He made me feel worse.
You're supposed to be off this morning.
Just picking up some bedtime reading. Some of us haven't slept yet.
Busy night?
Yeah, it was now you come to mention it. Brian Maloney was brought in.
Who?
The guy you refused to sign off work. Got picked on this morning by a couple of his colleagues.
Huh?
Workplace bullying. It's been going on for weeks.
You didn't say that.
Not the sort of thing you boast about, is it?
But I put the time in to ask all the questions. I did the consult by the book.
That's not what he needed.
Well, how was I supposed to know he was for real?
I don't know, Jimmy. Sometimes you just have to read between the lines. Listen to what a patient isn't saying.
But that's what I did last time.
Well, everyone's different. You can't treat everybody like they're trying to string you along.
No, but I have to accept it's a possibility.
And that's all it is. Look, this isn't exact science. No boxes to tick or a lie detector test. You just have to use your instinct.
How's course so far? You all right?
Yeah.
Look, don't let Greg make you feel bad. That journalist you made took could be easy being in your shoes.
Excuse me, I'm looking for number 7. Mrs. Graves.
Hello, Doctor. Just, helping out a friend.
So this is how you're spending all that free time?
Well, you said to keep active.
Well, and avoid lifting weights.
The back pain comes and goes.
I bet.
Okay, so maybe I exaggerated a bit.
But you told me you were desperate to get back to work. What about all those old folks you were pining for?
I'm not paid enough to pass up on a sickie.
What?
Oh, you try lugging them in and out of bed all day, helpless as babies and 10 times as heavy. Backs are delicate areas, you said so yourself.
So you lied to me?
I'm not the only one. All the girls do it. It's like a perk of the job.
A perk?
Yes. Occupational hazard. I'd be stupid if I missed out.
But those old people are paying for that.
Oh, you're not going to tell the matron.
Why shouldn't I?
Oh, come on, Doctor. When the sick note runs out, I'll go back to work. But if they sack me, we all lose out.
Hello?
Yes, I did get the invitation. Thanks for inviting me to speak. Actually, I'm not sure that I'll still be available. Can you leave it with me a bit longer? Thanks. Sorry. Hold on.
No problems.
What would I know?
Okay?
Yeah, sorry about yesterday.
Oh, forget it. It's gone now.
I had a call from a national newspaper this morning. I didn't say anything, just so you know.
Well, it could have been any of us.
That's what Sarah said.
She's right. I shouldn't have been so hard on you.
It's my fault. I should be able to read people better.
He's a professional journalist, Jimmy. He didn't stand a chance. He's the real culprit for being so underhand.
I was just doing his job.
No, we have a relationship with patients that's based on trust, and he abused that.
Yeah, to prove a point. And he's right.
Why?
Well, there must be hundreds of patients that are screwing the system. If we had time to spare...
It is not our job to sit in judgment. Okay, there are people on sick leave that shouldn't be, but ask yourself why. It's about opportunity, access, training. It's a bigger problem than we can solve.
I've just had an emergency phone call from a patient's girlfriend, Todd Dexter, but can't find the notes.
What's wrong with him?
Severe stomach pain. Apparently he's doubled up in agony.
Okay, I'll go there now.
Okay.
Thanks.
Our priority is to get our patients well enough to go back to work. That's enough responsibility without taking on anything else.
Hello? You! I don't believe this. Are you trying to set me up again?
How did you get my address?
I didn't. I've come to see Todd Dexter. Dexter. Dex Star. Girlfriend crisis didn't last long then.
What?
Oh, seeing as she's the one to call the surgery to say that you were desperately ill.
Oh, dozy bin.
Easy.
No, I'm all right. I just need some more indigestion tablets.
Indigestion?
Yeah, my girlfriend will be back from the chemist in a bit.
Well, look, I'm here now. Why don't we get you inside?
No, I don't need a doctor.
This time, I think you do. Come
Oh.
on, I need to lie down. On the sofa. All right, when did the symptoms start?
What, today, you mean?
What, so you've had this for a while?
Not this bad. It's normally just a baddie.
Where?
Oh,
Does it stop when you eat?
don't know. There's no time for that at work.
Any nausea, vomiting?
Yeah, once or twice.
Have you been sick today? Oh, come on, I'm not trying to catch you out.
Yeah. There was some blood in it.
And you haven't thought about seeing a doctor before now? You've been around enough surgeries.
Yeah, that was different.
You'd have been better using the time to discuss a genuine condition. Like, in my opinion, you've got a duodenal ulcer.
What?
Which might be bleeding if you're vomiting blood.
No, it was just a little bit.
Judging from the pain you're experiencing, there's a chance that it might have perforated the wall of your digestive tract.
Oh, what can you do anything?
Now you'll have to go to hospital.
No.
If it's perforated, you will need surgery.
No, I can't. I've got work.
You need to deal with it now. The next stage is peritonitis.
Oh, how long's all this gonna take?
Recovery time's normally 6 to 8 weeks.
No, I can't be off that long. I've got a lot of competition at my job. I could end up losing my column.
Well, you should have thought of that before.
Yeah, well, I had a lot on it. It was all on the... You don't understand.
Illness happens. You do best to try and accept it.
I'll go mad sitting at home.
You're incapacitated, unfit for work. A free ticket for a life of benefit handouts. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, well, I'm a genuine case.
Yeah, so are the majority of people on sickness benefits.
You reckon?
Now, you're an undercover journalist. You make a living from deliberate deception. And I'm not letting people like you make it harder for the genuine cases. Now, what name do I give the ambulance?
Dexter's my professional name. Todd Dexter's the real one. It was nothing personal yesterday, you know?
Hi. Yeah, Dr. Clay, Mill Health Centre. I need an ambulance for a patient to St. Phil's. Yeah. It's for a patient with a suspected perforated duodenal ulcer. Todd Dexter. Flat 3, Pilgrim Towers. Thanks. They'll be here as soon as they can.
You gonna come with me?
I've got other calls.
Only I was thinking, as a kind of compensation, I could do a special feature. A day in the life of an overworked doctor.
What?
Well, as a follow-up, to explain why it's impossible nowadays for GPs to do their jobs. It'd be good for both of us. You know, I could work on it when I'm laid up, get a hospital doctor's insight as well.
You know, stress is a contributing factor to ulcers.
Stress?
Probably work-related in your case.
No, I'm not stressed.
And a symptom of stress is denial. Sufferers can't see how work is taking over their lives. You know, the funny thing is, I wasn't far wrong when I signed you off yesterday.
Look at the letters page. Loads of people have written in about the article.
Really?
Yep, several of them are on long-term sick leave and are absolutely furious.
Well, they'll have to wait a few weeks for an answer. Todd Dexter had surgery this afternoon.
Well, I won't say there's not justice in the world. And there are a couple of positive comments about the surgery, so I think we've come out of it all right.
Thanks. I'll look at it later.
What are you doing?
Working on a speech for the charity lunch.
And did you decide on a subject?
Yeah, kind of. It's about accountability, who we're answerable to. I think it's relevant to sports as well. What, do you think that's too basic?
No, not at all.
Two mediators are locked in a deadly stalemate. Samuel L. Jackson and Kevin Spacey star in The Negotiator, tonight at 9 here on BBC1.